Well, everyone, thank you for being here with us today on another episode of the Capital Creu. Today, I am so stoked. We have Douglas Denweiler. Did I pronounce your name right?
Yes, that was awesome.
On with us today. One of our private money lenders, and we are going to talk about, once again, about private money lending. Thanks so much, Doug, for being on today with us.
Yes, thanks for inviting me.
Absolutely. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and your background before you became a private money lender?
So I am a project engineer by profession, project engineer, project manager for close to 20 years now. So I manage money, on various levels, for different customers throughout the years. So I have a lot of experience, there, with, dealing with professional money, has some, investments that I've done throughout the years and IRAs and, 401ks and whatnot. So I'm looking for, opportunity to, see where, can maximize and learn more about what's out there.
Awesome. Go ahead, Shane.
Doug, were you in real estate at all? Did you want to be a real estate investor?
No, so I've never really been in real estate in general. There's always been that small desire in the back of my mind to get into owning properties at some level. And, for me, the time commitment to actually buy property, to get it up and to, get it ready for investing, that's, it's a challenge for me with, my job and other things going on. So, the private lending side of it, that working with you has worked out well because I, can support, that passion that I've had, but, indirectly, right?
Right. So you don't have to worry about finding the tenants, finding the property, finding the contractors, chasing them down. You let us do that and get to share in the returns.
Yes, exactly.
Can you speak to the level of transparency and communication you've experienced working with us?
Yeah, I mean, referred, by a friend of mine, and it was one of the best referrals I've had. Working with, the two of you it's been amazing. I mean, just from the beginning, right when we first talked, it's like, started, with self-directed, and we're like, well, that's you really need to, kind of, get positioned this way, and getting all those things lined up. I mean, the support and the advice that you gave has been great, just to know, like, that it obviously you got to build trust over time, and over this past year working with the two of you, it's been great to know that one, I have a referral that I trust, right, to know that you're trusted. But working with you, it's been really great just knowing that the advice that you've been given and the different opportunities that you've been looking at, it's been amazing.
Yeah. I remember you had your self-directed with the wrong company. I'm like, oh, no. That's number one was the first problem right there. You would have been pulling out the hairs that you have on your head. You would have been pulling out because you had been paying a lot of money using that particular custodian. Shane, what other questions do you have for Doug?
I know. I wish I could say to all investors that it's always easy peasy, right? And we really appreciated your patience in the beginning, because when we first started out, we looked at a couple of ground up construction deals. Mm-hmm. And part of the hiccups in the road tend to be like, we're starting to vet out a project. So we'll get Doug on the line with some other investors, say, here's what we're doing. But we got to make sure the deal is right for everybody. It's got to be a win-win-win, right? We have to make some profit in the deal. We have to make sure it's a secure project for our lenders. So we've had a lot of deals where we go through all the underwriting, all the research, all the background work, and it's not a deal. Mm-hmm. And we just want to make sure we're communicating that with our lenders all the time, saying, hey, this one isn't going to work. We'd love them all to be home runs, but we have to make sure we're vetting out those potential hazards to find the ones that are got the best return and security. So we appreciate your patience in the beginning there. And now that we're
Yeah, there was for sure a couple there that we were trying to get. We were close to the finish line, and it kind of fell apart right at the end. And but we've got one property that we're working together on now, and then another investment that we're working on. So that transparency, the challenges along the way, it's good to have that team to work with you guys.
And actually, good news on that investment that you're in, on that second deal you're in with us. You're probably getting it paid back beginning of February.
Okay.
You're going to get paid back early.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing. But yeah, we did find out that it should be closing out very, very soon. So that's good.
And looking for another deal for you to roll that over into. Just keep your money working.
Keep your money working. Absolutely. I actually have a question for you. How was your investment with Cindy and Shane benefit you both financially and personally? What are your long-term goals? What are you looking to do with, these types of investments that you're doing?
Yeah, I mean, so obviously, using retirement money, so being able to leverage that, and with stability, right, with the stock market, the unknowns there. I mean, there's unknowns in everything in life, right? But, working with you and having real estate and having more of a known return on the money that I'm lending there. It gives that level of I guess stability to say, hey, this is invested here, and as a long-term investment, I can kind of count on that as a retirement. But as you'd mentioned, right, like with the return on the property, you can roll it into into the next thing, just keep that money working, and just that's kind of the long-term goal, right, is to keep that money working the best I can, and for retirement, and and just kind of let it keep doing its thing. So
yeah, there's so many lenders out there that, I mean, I guess they're just, and again, when you're newly lending, right? I mean, they want their money in and they want their money out, and they want these ridiculous returns. I see it all the time. And then what happens is they put their money into these big deals with these ginormous returns, and they don't get their money back. I always tell people, find a good borrower, keep your money rolling with them, know that you will have your monthly returns every month, and it will be a safe investment. You may not get some crazy rate that you were hoping to, but it's better to get that rate that you have instead of not having your money returned to you at all.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
I say that all the time. And then you don't have to go out and vet the next deal. I mean, you're always vetting deals. I feel like it's another job. I remember telling one, I was giving advice to one lender. I said, you keep your money coming back to you every 6 months. All you're going to be doing is you got yourself another job, because all you're going to be doing is vetting deals. Keep it rolling with one person, and that will continue to pay you back all the time. It's easy peasy, and you're going to build your retirement that way.
Yeah, no, that's kind of what I was looking for. So it's been working great, and look forward to seeing how it continues to work there.
Wonderful. Is there anything else you would like to share, about your experience as a private money lender working with us? Anything we can do for you?
No, like I said, I mean, I appreciate the transparency for sure. Like just the upfront, initial, conversation we had, because when we first talked, I didn't even know what a private money lender really was, what that meant, and and you kind of spent the time giving me that background, and really how you guys operate, and how working with you would look like, and that's it's held up to what you guys it's been about a year now, right, that we working together, and it's great. I mean, you guys are always available, to get on the phone, or have a conversation about how things are going, and even if it's not going, is always as we expect. It's a conversation, right? You got to have that conversation, the communication, to really know, like, how we need to adjust and pivot, and that's it's huge. Communication and trust is, it's a lot, especially when you're working with people and in deals like this. So I greatly appreciate it.
Yeah.
We appreciate you. So
Yeah,
thank
you. Yep, absolutely. Anything else, Shane, that you'd like to share?
No, we just have a lot of gratitude for you, Doug. So appreciate you, and we look forward to doing a lot of other jobs, a lot of other deals with you. So until you retire.
I got a few years there. So yeah, got a few years. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the years to come and in the deals that we'll, find and work together.
Well, thank you for being on.
Yep. Thank you very much.
Yep. Thanks.